Welcome back to my channel. My name is Peinda, and in today's video we are talking all things shapewear. As someone that is plus size, I am very particular and very serious when it comes to my shapewear. I do want to thank Skims for partnering with me on today's video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, if you feel like the girls are sitting, it's because they are. This is one of the first pieces of the collection, and this is the Contour Lift. Right now I'm wearing the Contour Lift tank, but then there's also a Contour Lift bodysuit. Let me just say this. You need this bodysuit from this collection. Now this, I would say, definitely has light support in the sense that it's not uncomfortable to put on. I have mine in a size 3X, and then most shapewear from Skims, I am a 4X-5X, so that just gives you some context that like you don't necessarily need to size up in this because it is a very comfortable fit. It gives you push when it comes to the breast area that I love, and the strap is super thin. So it's almost like even with this thin strap, you still do get coverage of the bust area, and then you also get compression within your stomach and your waist area. It's not super tight. It's not gonna suck everything in, but it's gonna leave you looking seamless and sculpted. Now this bodysuit is a thong bodysuit, so if you're someone that's not comfortable with thongs, you're not gonna be comfortable in this. But I was pretty comfortable. I'm not even someone that wears thongs consistently, and so the fact that I was comfortable with this says a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you, of the entire collection, this might be my favorite because you can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can pair it with a blazer, you can pair it with jeans, you can pair it with sweats, you can wear it all day. Like, there's literally no ends to the ways in which you can maximize your use of this, and I think this is a 10 out of 10. For the pros and cons of this style in the shapewear collection, I would definitely say that the straps are adjustable. So if you are someone that likes to have your straps a bit tighter or a bit looser, you have the ability to move this up and down, which makes it super flexible. It gives the girls a nice lift. It brings them together and they look so amazing. Like, if you can't tell, I'm in love with this piece. But it lifts the girl, so it gives you the support that you need for your breast in case you are someone that needs padding or that you like padding, as well as, even though it's a lighter compression, it still does give you a sculpted and a seamless look on your stomach area. So when you wear it with jeans or when you pair it with a blazer, everything just looks together, in my opinion. And then as far as any cons, I'm just gonna say that if you are not a thong person, you're not gonna enjoy the thong on this just because you're not a thong person. But other than that, this is hands down my favorite piece of the entire collection. I love it. As far as the pricing, the tank is $78 and the bodysuit is $88. For me, it's well worth the cost because I know I'm going to get my cost per wear from this because it is a staple piece that I feel like you need in your fall or your winter collection, and there's so much you can do with it when it comes to layering. So if there's anything you get, I'll put this in the beginning because this is what you need to add to cart right now. The next style in this collection is the Barely There shapewear. Now for this specific collection, I tried on for you guys the cropped legging, and this I love. One, it's super comfortable to get into, and two, this is for like those days where you want to wear jeans, or if you want to wear a pair of pants that are like light colored or cream and you don't necessarily want your cellulite to show, or you're just not comfortable with that, you just want a little bit of like compression, you want everything to just be smoothed out underneath your clothing, this is what you need to go with. I love that this also doesn't roll. The issue I've had in the past with shapewear that I've worn under jeans is that there will be a clear line of demarcation in the middle of my thigh. I don't get that with this. This solves that problem. You can wear this under leggings. You can wear this under like flared out soft pants. You can wear this with so many different things, and it just gives you a more seamless, more just like even out look of your legs, of your bottom, without being too tight for compression, so you can wear it all day. The next piece of the collection that I tried is the open bust arm shaper. This is a very unique piece of shapewear because you don't actually wear this facing the back. This goes towards the front, so it would look like this on, and you can essentially take these straps and tuck them underneath your bra so that you're really just shaping out your arms. This is perfect for like turtlenecks, turtle sweaters, or if you're wearing a super tight black dress or brown dress, or just a super tight dress in general and you want your arms to be more toned, more shapely, you can wear this with it. Now, if I'm being completely honest, while I do like this, I would definitely size up in this just because you want the area where you're attaching the strap underneath your bra to fit you comfortably. You don't want it to be too tight or to feel like there's something dragging on your neck, so you do want to size up in this. And then I have the high-waisted brief. I got this in a size 4X because when I have the 3X, no, I had the 2X before and it was a bit tight, but the 4X fits me perfectly. This is literally just your standard piece of shapewear. It's just that it's a brief, so it's not gonna give you any compression on your thighs. It will give you compression on your stomach, mainly to just make it so that everything is seamless and is one, versus actually sucking you in and giving you a little bit of tightness because the compression level is light. Now this next piece of the Barely There collection I really love, because this is one of those pieces that I feel like you can wear with multiple things. It's almost like its own bodysuit and it has like a crisscross shape. It is really, really, really pretty and I love this color. This is the brief bodysuit with snaps, so you can snap it at the bottom and then you can either like walk into it, like put your legs in on each side, or you can snap it once it's already on. I just love the crisscross of it because I feel like you can wear this with jeans and a blazer. You can wear this with your leggings. I love pieces that are versatile because you know you're gonna get your cost per wear from each of them. As far as pricing goes, the brief bodysuit with snaps is $62. The high-waisted brief is $42, which I think is a great price. The cropped legging is $64. And then the open bust arm shaper is $52. So if it were me, the pieces that I would absolutely pick out for this from this collection, I would definitely get the cropped legging because I don't have many shapewear pieces that are like this, and I would definitely get the cross snaps bodysuit just because of how versatile it is. I did want to know some of the pros and cons of this specific style in the collection as well. So for the cropped legging that I tried on, I love that it was super easy to get into. Honestly, both pieces, they were easy for me to put on. You know, sometimes when you put it on shapewear, you're like fighting to get it on and you're struggling, you're huffing and you're puffing. I did not experience that at all with this collection. It was super easy to get on, which means that it's also super comfortable to wear all day. I would 10 out of 10 wear this with leggings, 10 out of 10 wear these with jeans as far as the crop legging is concerned. And I also did love the fact that like it didn't roll at all. Like once it was on, it was in its place. As far as the cons to this specific style in this collection, I would honestly say I don't have cons, more so just like I wasn't the biggest fan of this piece, only because it's not the most practical piece for me personally and my lifestyle. But I did still like wearing it under the turtleneck, like my arms felt super smooth. It's just not a necessity, and I would definitely say size up if you can, just so that you still feel comfortable when you're wearing this and you can wear it for a long period of time. But everything else in the collection, I would 10 out of 10 purchase with my own money, and I love them. Next up is the seamless sculpt style in this collection, and let me just tell you, this I would say is definitely my second favorite. I had the opportunity to try the bralette, which I have here, and this bralette is $32, and then I also was able to try the mid-thigh short, which is $34. This style has more compression than the previous two that I shared with you guys. So if you're looking for something that's actually gonna bring you in more and give you more support, then you're gonna be interested in the Seamless Sculpt collection. I really like the bralette. The bralette is not necessarily going to give you lift like this one does. The bralette is more so going to just give you seamlessness. It's just going to make so that the girls are just covered. They're not necessarily going to be lifted and put up and like shaped because it doesn't necessarily have padding, but the girls will be sitting within this bralette. Now these, the mid-thigh short, 10 out of 10 recommend, and I think this was the only piece of the collection as well that I was able to just show you guys what it looked like bare, not only with my dress on, and that's because of the fit. The fit was really, really beautiful, and this specific short, not necessarily at the bottom, but at the top, what you'll notice is that there is this lining that makes it so that when this is on you, it stays in place. A lot of times with shapewear, a lot of times with the things that we have on, once you put them on, they roll down, they move out of place, they're super annoying, you have to adjust them as you're wearing it. Not at all with this one. With this one, once it's on, and you don't have to worry about it going anywhere. For the mid-thigh short, it really is going to help with your thighs and with your butt, but I also feel like because of the compression of this material, it also sculpted my stomach and just made it sucked in a bit more. This is something that if you want to wear it all day, you definitely want to size up, but even still, I have mine in a size 4X, 5X, I believe. Yes, I have it in the 4X-5X, which is the largest size that Skims offers in their shapewear collection. And I could see myself wearing this all day because of how comfortable it was. So if I wanted even more tightening, even more just sculpted, I would wear the 2X, 3X. But I know that if I wore the 2X, 3X, I would be huffing and puffing and jumping to get into it. But that would be for like special occasions. But just on a general everyday wear, love this. Size up if you can. The bralette, I can say, also has that lining that I really do like, and the lining just makes it so that, again, it stays in place. If you are someone who doesn't have the concern of needing your breasts to be lifted and you're okay with just having something cover it and just give you comfortability as well as just a little bit of sculpting, then you would really love this. As far as anything that I haven't mentioned already when it comes to pros and cons, the main thing that I noted is that this was super easy to get into, but that is because of the size that I selected. I'm typically a 3X in Skims, but I know that if I had a 3X in the Seamless Sculpt collection, it would have been harder for me to get on because of the compression. So I'm really happy that I went with the 4X-5X. So just note that based on how comfortable you want to be. I love that the mid-thigh short did not dig into my thighs at all. Like, it did not dig, it did not leave that line of demarcation, and that is not something that is easy when it comes to shapewear, because almost all of my pieces of shapewear, even my most favorite ones, always leave me with a slight line of demarcation. This was the first collection that did not do that. So I'm really happy about it, and it was the perfect length. Those are the only things that I didn't call out so far. But when it comes to this collection, 10 out of 10, recommend the mid-thigh short. I'm absolutely gonna get the brief. I'm absolutely gonna get the, no, I'm not getting the thong because thongs are not the most comfortable. But I'm definitely gonna get the brief. I'll probably get another pair of this. The bralette, I'll keep this one, but I don't know if I would necessarily purchase more just because it didn't offer that much support for me, and that's something that really matters when it comes to my shapewear. And now we're gonna get to the last piece of the collection. Now, the last style of the collection that I have to try for you guys is the backless shapewear. This one was super unique, but let me just tell you right now, I had to jump, I had to huff, I had to puff, I had to pull, I had to sweat to get these on, okay? So if you're talking about maximum compression, maximum sculpting, maximum shaping, this is the collection that you are looking for. If you're willing to put in the work to get it on, you're gonna love the results. Now, this style that I have and the one that I actually tried on was the low back mid-thigh bodysuit. So it shows the back, and it does still give you the support for your thighs and for your butt area. When it comes to the bra support, this is very similar to the Seamless Sculpt collection in that it's not gonna give you any padding, but you can like wear a bra under this if you want, but the whole point of this is for your back to be out. So for those of you who don't have the concern of your breasts being lifted, this is going to be perfect because not only will it allow your back to be open, it would allow you to not necessarily have to wear a bra, so you can just get away with this. This is perfect for pieces that your back is out and you want to still be sculpted, but you don't want people to know that you have on shapewear. Next up is the backless thong bodysuit, and this one is $62. Now, I feel like this one, if you are someone that you just want to wear like a halter, or you want something, or not necessarily a halter, but a dress where your back is out but you don't necessarily need support for your thighs, you would really like this one. If you're not a thong girl, you might not want a thong piece, but it's an option. And then the last piece to this collection is the backless bodysuit with the hosiery leg, and this one is $78. What I love the most in general about this specific collection is that it gives the maximum support. Once I was in it, I'm not going to say that I was comfortable or that I would wear it all day. I would not. I would wear this for special occasions. I would wear this for days where I need my back to be out and I want to look good. Think wedding, think gala, think, you know, a special event where you have a few hours where you'll be wearing it and you have the maximum compression, and then when you get home, you can take it off and relax. That's what I think of for this collection. As far as my notes from this specific collection, I've already mentioned all of my pros and cons. The biggest thing that I just want to say is this one is, again, super strong compression. So size up if you can, but even with the biggest size, because of the style of it and because it's meant to truly sculpt your body, you are going to, you know, need to put in a little bit of work. It's gonna be a little exercise as you get into it, but definitely love this for occasional wear, love this for galas, love this for days where I just need that extra support. All right, you guys, that is my full review on the Shapewear Shop collection. I gave you my pros, I gave you my cons, I gave you the prices, I gave you my favorites, I gave you my least favorites. You know everything that I'm thinking, but in the description down below, I'm actually going to leave a star or asterisk next to the pieces that I would either purchase again or that I really love, just in case you want to just get directly to what I recommend. Definitely when it comes to the advice that I gave you into my review, I wanted to make sure that I was as thorough as possible, so that if you are someone who needs support or who doesn't need support, who loves thongs or hates thongs, you know exactly which piece or exactly which style from this collection you should go with. Make sure you comment down below and let me know which pieces you have your eyes on, what shapewear you love, do you like shapewear? Let me know all your thoughts below. Go ahead and subscribe before you leave. Thank you so much again to the Skims team for partnering with me on today's video. If you're not new here, you know I love Skims, and I will post the last review that I did for them up here because everything is just chef's kiss. And I am actually gonna go, after I get off this video right now, and buy another one of these because it's a must-have in your collection. It is a must-have. I searched high, I searched low for something like this, and I could not find it. I'm rambling, I know. It's because the pieces are so good. The pieces are so good. All right, guys, until next time, bye.